Wait, if you have any questions about Euro 2020 fantasy football, feel free to get in touch at fantasy@supportuefa.com. Alright, geezers, bacon boy here. I'm just wondering if I offer you 3 Fredos, 1 big boy video of me shouting unlucky, and even 1 picture of my left nipple. It is slightly better than the right one, by the way. Can I automatically win Euro Fantasy?
Do you honestly think you're funny? Seriously, you're a ugly little
I'll take that as a no then, shall I? So I guess we gotta find our own way of actually winning. So welcome to the Euro Fantasy Best Strategy Guide. Strategy! But first, you guys are gonna have to open your ear holes up, literally lubricate them and everything, as I'm gonna whisper sweet nothing and tell you a few things you need to know about the game. But I am actually gonna be short and compact, and like those other 20-minute YouTube videos that are just trying to get ad revenue for you, okay? Shots fired, oh! In Euro 2020 Fantasy, there's a total of 7 match days, or game weeks you can call them. Match day 1, 2 and 3 are the group stages, round of 16 quarterfinals and semi-finals are the knockouts, and the final is the no England zone. I like it. But each match day is more like a match week, with the games proper spread out like butter. So take match day 1 for instance. We have games on a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, a Monday, and a Tuesday. But in between the last game of one physical day and the first game of the next physical day, there's something called a substitution window. Ooh. Now, this is not where you get your bondage kit out and become a sub for your daddy Dom, okay?
Oh, yes, daddy.
But this sub window is it's very, very important, okay, lads? Just a little bit. Where you can, quite coincidentally, make subs in your team. Way, who would have guessed, right? That's right, you can bench a fella that's not playing the first day, and then the day that he is playing, you can actually chuck him in your team. But attention, alert! If you sub out a player that's already played, you lose their points. You're grabbing them and just chucking them straight in the bin. So for example, match day 1, game 1. Sion doesn't score a hat-trick for the turkey in your team. Typical, right? It's all about luck. No hat-trick for my defender. Come on. So you can actually sub him out for someone that's on your bench that's playing the next day. So hey, the Welsh Sonic Dan James, he's in, and it is your turn to shine, lad. Hey. So with this sub window existing, it means you can actually have all of your players actually play and keep the ones that score all of the points. So hey, a proper girthy and depthy squad is definitely the way to go, lads. But also remember, attention, don't be chucking out players that do score a lot of points for someone else, because even though the player you bring in could score more, they might not, and you might end up with less points than before, which would be a bit, I like it. So make sure you sub with care, get your daddy to help you if you really want to.
Daddy?
But this sub window isn't just that, lads. Ooh, it's actually got more to it than that. Oh, what a show off. Where not only can you make subs, but you can also change your captain. Whoa. Like absolute madness in it, lads. Damn, son. So if you captain the Lord Sion and he doesn't score his hat-trick, terrible, you can actually swap your captain to someone else playing the next day. So Dan James, you're the captain today, lad. Hey. But again, remember, if you do this, you will lose their points. You can change captaincy and keep the player in to keep their points, so you will lose the captaincy part and those points won't be doubled, or you can just sub them out to your bench and get rid of all of their points for someone else. So that is the substitution window sorted, lads. Hey, it's proper ingrained in your brain now. You're never going to forget it, are you? Alright, okay, good. But it is just a reminder, you should look at each different day in each match day to make sure all of your players aren't playing on the same day and you can't use your subs, but also make sure you have captain options on other days if your planned captain doesn't go to plan. So you can basically maximize your points and reduce the risks at the same time. Lovely stuff. But you might be thinking, hang on a minute, Bacon Boy, hang on, alright? You expect us to look at the breakdown of every single match day, every game that's going on, and plan out the perfect team for each individual day and plan out the subs and the captain, all of that 3 weeks in a row. Like, are you mad? Like, do you actually think we have a PhD in planning or what? And to that, I say, yeah, fair enough. It's quite a bit, actually, isn't it? Yeah, okay. But, what if there was a way you can have a brand new team every match week, so you actually only have to look at those set of fixtures and have the best team possible? And to that, I say, We can almost do that, almost. So let's look at the matchday breakdown, shall we, boss man? And I'll give you a little bit of a chinwag of the transfer policy for this game. Now, us right here, we aren't no Man United trying to get Sancho right. We actually get the transfer business done. Where if you look at the breakdown, you have unlimited transfers before matchday 1, and then a couple in between, and then you have unlimited transfers just before the knockouts, and then increasingly more transfers as teams start to get knocked out of the tournament. But that's not it, lads. That is not it. We also have some sexy chips to play with, hey, where we have the wildcard, which is where you can make unlimited transfers and then keep the team moving forward, just like you do before matchday 1. And then we also have the limitless chip, which allows you to craft and graft a squad with no budget restraints at all. You could have a squad that costs 200 million. You could even have 15 Bentekes if you really wanted to. Amazing. But you only keep that squad just for 1 week, and then you go back to the squad you had before that. So lads, I actually have news for you. No, I'm not quite BBC News, right? No weather, no green screen behaviour here. But I have news that I have created the best strategy to win Euro Fantasy. Do you want to hear it? Yes, come on, big boy, give it to us. Where with those chips, there's a few different ways you can play them, right? But if you chuck in the limitless right here before matchday 2, and then chuck in the wildcard here before matchday 3, you can actually have unlimited transfers before matchday 1, a limitless budget team for matchday 2, a brand new wildcard team for matchday 3, and then also a new brand team for the knockout stages as well. But if you really wanted to, you could also chuck the wildcard somewhere later on in the group stages, you know. But there is a few reasons why I've gone for a setup like this one, boysies, okay? We're in this strategy. You attack, you annihilate the group stages, right? You have a brand new team for every week in the group stage. The weeks where you are probably much more likely to see some big boy scores, right? And also a lot more different goal scorers, right? Like in the semis and final, yeah, there could be 3 goals each, but there might not even be 11 goal scorers, and you have 11 players playing at once, you know, so But in the group stage, all of your players could all score hat-tricks, and that could be amazing. And then on matchday 2 on the limitless, it could be the week where Belgium and England get off to a very good start and secure their place into the knockouts right here, where a lot of the big teams actually have more favourable fixtures in matchday 2, but if they already qualify for the knockouts, they might actually rest some of their best players for matchday 3, so matchday 2 might actually be better to make sure you can target the Lukakus, the Bentekes, and the Kanes. And then the wildcard in matchday 3 allows you to get off the already qualified teams, like maybe they might rest the Kane, and there might be some other fringe teams that really need to push, maybe like a Germany really need a win, and they could have a very good fixture which you could target there instead. So basically, lads, you're targeting every single round of the group stages, where there could be more goals, but you also focus just on the fixture in that one match day. Lovely stuff. And then after that, you use the unlimited transfer mobs to set yourself up for the knockouts, go for the teams you think are going to go through. Where there, you could still get all of the glasses, you know, but then also half your players could also be knocked out, oh dear. But with the more free transfers you get later on, it's definitely worth it for me, boys. Meaning, you can just absolutely go full balls out, head first into every single one of these match days to make sure you have the best players, the best point scoring players. Oh, and maybe some other England players as well. And also make sure you have the best Captain Dino to wear that armband every week and maybe get so many points you, yes you, could in fact win Euro 2020 Fantasy with this best ever strategy. So that is it from your boy, Bacon Boy, where I will 100% be using this strategy myself. That's right, I'm not just tickling your gooch and giving you this and then not actually doing it myself. I will be with you 100% of the way, lads, as we attempt to win it with this best ever strategy. We're gonna do it, lads, we're gonna do it, way! But that is it. There is a few things for you to remember, so go back if you need to. But also, there's one more important thing you should remember.
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.